This comment says, this is so not important right now. Okay, I'm going to be clear and try to be nice. I understand it's not important right now. I understand there is a whole world of things going on. You can go through my videos and you'll see that I cover a lot of political content and do a lot of commentary on political stuff. A lot. We have to have a break from it every now and again. It doesn't mean it's not happening. It doesn't mean it's not important. It doesn't mean that I'm not speaking out on things that I can get to. It's just there has to be a break or it becomes so monotonous and so mind-numbing. Also, you have to keep in mind, if you're making videos on the regular, if all you do is that kind of content, people don't want to be around it all the time. They need a break from it. They need to see a different side to you. It is important as a content creator, which if you've watched my past videos, you know I think that sounds lofty and ridiculous, but you have to have a break in the content. Even creators like Tizzy Ent does breaks from that, and I have mentioned that before. Bigger content creators than me who do so much still have to be comedic in what they're doing, even in serious matters. And sometimes, pretty regularly, they take a break from what they're doing to make a funny video here or there, or to comment on something that's not politically related. To me, this is important. It is something that I think needed to be talked about and was important to put out there. It doesn't matter whether it's as important as Iran or as what's happening elsewhere. It still is content to be put out because it's what the content creator chooses. To that degree, as I've said before, and I'm trying to be nicer, I'm not trying to be rude, content creators choose the content they want to make. That's all there is to it. I'm not paid for this. This is a volunteer position. This is a hobby. Nobody pays me. I don't get ad revenue. I get nothing else. Even if I was getting paid for this, there's still going to be off videos that people aren't going to like or aren't going to enjoy. I'm sorry, but that's how it works. There are content creators I follow that I don't like stuff that they make. I don't like certain videos they make. But I choose not to comment on it. It's your choice to do so. I'm not deleting your comment. I'm not removing it. But that's the reaction you had. I'm sorry. I don't know in particular what's giving you a hard time or what particular issue is bothering you. I always leave an invitation in each of my videos to have people leave comments. So if you don't think I've spoken enough on something or you want my opinion on it, feel free to leave a comment asking that, and I will make a video on that. But I pick up topics as I can. But making content can be exhausting, especially when you're filming it and you're not just reposting other content. It can be mentally exhausting. Just watching some of the awful things happening in this world is mentally exhausting and difficult. But I still take it in, still make myself aware, still try to learn and still understand. So don't confuse that I've forgotten the world to take on a different topic that no is not as important, but is still something that should be talked about. So I encourage you to check through my other videos. You know, you'll see that I talk about a lot of things and I have different takes on a lot of things. Some people don't agree with, some become full on arguments. I don't do lives as much as I used to. Lives are mentally exhausting. It is very hard to do a live on complex topics or just on political topics because the back and forth can be very, very difficult. Having an argument with 15 different people in a 4-hour span is mentally exhausting. And I want to do lives again. I really do. But anyway, hope this helps. And I'm sorry you weren't happy with the content that's there. Again, I have many other videos and I talk on many other topics.